Now I'm going to explain you the metrics team structure or the pattern. We've already discussed it with or during the video where I talked about metrics organization structure, but now I want to go a little deeper and show you even two examples, like one from Yammer, and Yammer as a product owned by Microsoft, and Spotify. So first, you need to realize that there are feature teams. So say this is a feature team A and feature team B. Here, every team has a product manager, a developer, and a tester. So there could be two teams. Each has a backend developer, front-end developer. Here could be backend developer, front-end developer, tester. There could be many more people in a feature team. There could be 2 testers and 5 developers and 1 owner, product manager, product owner, or there could be 2 designers, etc. Okay, so I just want to simplify it for now. What is important that there are these development managers, test managers, and product owner, or we could also call it a group product manager. Or group program manager. Okay, so there are these different ways how to call this role. I would like to focus on the development manager for now. So this development manager is a line manager to these developers in a matrix structure. He or she, mostly he, right, in IT, says how to perform the job. So he's a guide in this sense to a developer, guiding him how to perform the job, how things work. It could be, say, closer to a coach role. In some companies, for example, they have some standards, some guidelines, and they coach developers to become really great, really top-notch developers in their field. So the development manager is in this role of a coach in many cases. Now, if you look at, for example, Yammer, they have this very short-lived teams. So a team could be assembled and disassembled within a few weeks. As soon as they deliver what they were supposed to deliver, they disassemble the team, and they could start working on another project or task within the company, obviously. Their development manager does not change, only the product manager changes, and maybe another colleague, maybe one of the testers go to a different team. Okay, so these are the very short teams that work, for example, in Yammer. And in Spotify, we have these very long-lived teams. So as soon as they define, hey guys, you are going to work on search in Spotify, well, these guys work on search function, on the feature for maybe a year or 2 years. So these features or these teams in Spotify's case are linked to the features that just don't change as frequently. In Yammer, we talk more about specific tasks. So say there is a feature they need to develop. A product owner decided this is the feature that needs to be developed. They create a team, they deliver the feature, and then the team is disassembled again. In Spotify, as I mentioned, the example with search, it's a long live. Like they have search today, they will have search in 2 years also. So the team works in long term on that functionality. Even if there is a new feature request within this feature, these developers will work on it. Okay, I hope this is clear. Short-lived teams and long-lived teams, long-term teams in Spotify. What is also interesting is, for example, in Spotify, the development manager is called a chapter lead. I talked about chapters, squads, tribes in one of the previous videos. That is part of the course GR103. And it's important because the development manager, the chapter lead, is part of the team, part of the squad. Well, here the development manager is not part of the feature team. This development manager is completely different person. same as a test manager. It's a different person. Like his full-time job is to be a development manager. But in Spotify, the chapter lead is a part of the squad. So it's just the role. It could be a rotating role. Someone in the team, in one of the squads, has this chapter lead role. But in this matrix structure that we talk about right now, there is a development manager. It's a full-time role, similar to a product owner or a test manager. It's a full-time role. It's clear who are the subordinates, and only the features change as per request. Okay, so this is the matrix team. This is what you guys for now need to know about the engineering teams, about the product teams that have adopted the matrix team structure.